guys, so today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial, and what I have on my face right now is what I did. And if you want to see how I got this look that I'm doing for spring, which is probably going to be my new spring go-to look, then keep watching. Alright, so I don't really know what I'm doing here. Okay, but I'm going to start off by washing my face and putting on my Skin Drink Facial Moisturizer from Lush. And I'm just going to open that and take a little bit, just a little, and I'm going to dab that all over my face and then just rub it in. Alright, so now I'm going to just moisturize my lips, and I'm holding it upside down, but I'm just going to use this lip balm and rub it all over my lips to make sure that they're not chapped whenever it comes time for lipstick. So now I'm just going to take my Bobbi Brown Tinted Moisturizer, and I'm just going to take a little bit and rub it all into my face just as if it was a regular moisturizer, and it just is going to give me some light coverage. Now I'm going to take my Hello Flawless Powder Foundation by Benefit, and I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush and blend it all over my face just to set my tinted moisturizer. Now I'm going to take my Naked Flesh palette with the brush that goes with it, and I'm just going to take the bronzer, and I'm just going to use the big side of the brush and put that all over the places I would like to contour a little bit. And I'm going to put it underneath my cheekbones, on the sides of my nose, on my jawline, and on the top and sides of my forehead, and blend it down. And if you're not good with that, then you can just use the 3E effect. Now for highlighter, I'm going to take my big fluffy brush and these highlighter beads, and I don't really know what they're called, I'm sorry, I just got them from my aunt. But I'm just going to put that on the top of my cheekbones, the middle of my forehead, down my chin, and down the bridge of my nose to highlight. Now I'm going to take my Laura Mercier blush quad, and I'm just going to take the big fluffy brush again and blend it all around and tap off any excess before I start at the apple of my cheek, and I work my way up on my cheekbone just to make sure that it's blended. But for this look I used a lot of blush, and if you don't really like that look, then you don't have to do it. You can just do however much blush you like or think looks good or feel comfortable with. I just wanted to use a lot of blush for this spring look. I'm just going to use my Too Faced Shadow Insurance eyeshadow primer, and I'm going to put a little bit on my eyelids. And I used too much here, so don't use that much, but I'm just going to blend it in with my finger to make sure that my eyeshadow stays on all day. Now from a Bobbi Brown eyeshadow duo palette, I'm going to take a metallic eyeshadow called Champagne Quartz, and I'm just going to put 2 layers of it all over my lid to make sure that they're sparkly, and it's just a really nice gold color. And then I'm going to take from the same thing Antique Rose, and I'm going to put that on the outer V of my eye, and this will just enhance my eye and give it some more depth and definition. This color is really nice to put in the crease because it's matte, and then with that the Champagne Quartz on the lid, it just gives it a really nice effect. Now for my Naked 2 Basics palette, I'm going to take the color Cover and a tapered blending brush, and I'm just going to put that on the outer corner in kind of a V shape, and I'm going to do that to give it kind of a really natural smoky look, and it'll just give my eye yet again a little bit more depth and definition. Now I'm going to take the darker color called Primal, and it's the second to darkest in the palette, and I'm just going to put that right over where I put the color Cover, and this will just enhance it and make it even a little bit more dramatic if you want that look. Now from the same Naked Basics palette, I'm going to take the lightest color called Skimp, and I'm just going to put that underneath my brow bone to highlight. Now it's time for my favorite part, the eyebrows. So I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color Chocolate, and I'm just going to start at the end of my eyebrow and work my way in, doing little flicking motions in order to fill in wherever it seems a little bit scarce. Now using the other side of the brush, I'm going to use the spoolie end, and I'm going to just blend all the color together by going up and then over the top. And this will just make them look nice and groomed. Now this part is totally optional, but I'm going to take a little bit of concealer and I'm just going to dab it over the top of my eyebrows, and I'm just going to blend it in, and I'm going to use a micro mini beauty blender to blend that in as seen here, and I'm just going to tap it to blend it over because some of the color from the brow pencil got up where there was not any brow, so I just use this to kind of cover it up and perfect the brows. But now it's time for the really fun part. So I'm going to take my Milani purple liquid eyeliner, and I'm just going to start painting this on wherever I would normally line my eyes. And I'm going to flick it out into a cat eye and work that bigger and shape it however you want to. But I just did a little cat eye because I thought it looked cool. And the reason I'm using purple is for a pop of color because we're doing a spring look. Now I'm just going to coat my lashes with a few coats of the L'Oreal Telescopic Shocking Extensions in Carbon Black, and this is my favorite mascara ever, and it's drugstore. Just literally run to Target and get it, and it's so amazing. It makes your lashes so long. So I'm going to use that as much as I want to make them the length and fullness that I like. So I realized at the end that my eyelashes were not how I liked them, so I ended up using two other mascaras, and I used the Lorac Pro and the L'Oreal Butterfly Influenza, I think it is, and I just used those. And now I'm going to use lipstick, and this is an Estee Lauder lipstick, and it is in the color Sugared Maple, and it says it's a sheen lipstick, and it's really pretty and kind of a nice light plum color, and I really love it. So that's what I used. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this look. Please like, subscribe, comment, give us any feedback, and I will see you guys next time.